Well, this is an interesting run. I was just thinking to myself how good the sea roads were, in that they were good quality bitumen in Victoria. And now I'm down to a one-laner, effectively. It's good surface, but I'm coming into Naracoorte from the south from Casterton. Here comes a car. I'm just going to have to slow right down, pull off with one wheel in the dirt. So I was down to 60 to do that. Really wouldn't want to go any faster, I don't think, because there's that bit of the ridge. Anyway, I've come this way on purpose. Spent a nice night last night in a nice clearing off the road with a good surface, and stayed up a bit later because my lights worked. Played a bit of clarinet, and it's now for just gone 8 o'clock, 8 past. I've been going for about 15 minutes. Made the coffee with the new espresso machine. I must show you that. So how much did it cost? $5 a day for 5 days, nights was the primary cost. So $25. Now, it was allowed for me to buy an extra day at $75, which I did in advance. Because if you wait until the 5th day and say, can I have an extra day, you're going to get charged at the commercial rate for the vehicle, which in this case would have been quite high. I don't know exactly how high, but over $400 a day, I think. So for $100, I got 6 days, which I used up. I actually came home and got home on the 5th day, slept in my own bed here at home on the 5th day, and then got up and had a relaxing morning where I cleaned out the van, did the dishes, made it all look spick and span, because one has to give $1,000 deposit and one wants to get that back without argument or problem, which I did. So initially it's the $5 a day for 5 days and $75, that's $100, and then $1,000 taken off your credit card, which I actually take, but give back to you. I also had to fly from Adelaide to Tasmania, Hobart. I think that cost me $400. I had 2 full tanks of fuel, which I had to put in on the way. They were about $140, $150 each, total of about $300. And then to top it up just before I took it back, it was about another $40 or $50. So it was about $350 worth of fuel. The ferry fare from Devonport to Melbourne was in the price. That would cost about $1,200 for a vehicle like that and one driver. But it only had the upright or the recliner chairs included, and I didn't want that, so I paid $220 extra for the full private cabin, and it was really good. It was actually a 4-berth cabin. I had it to myself. So that was good. Also, because the flights to Tasmania didn't quite coincide, what happened was I booked the transfer vehicle, and then the ferry from Devonport wasn't available on the Friday, and they said, we can only book you on the Saturday. It was a day late. So I said, can I pick up the vehicle a day late? But I didn't change my flights to Tasmania, so I ended up staying in a motel just outside of the Devonport airport. I got into, it was quite fortuitous that I did that because the flights were delayed from Adelaide. They've delayed a couple. Oh, I've got about an hour and a half left to go. I'm here at Tailem Bend after having come through hundreds, must be thousands of acres of vines now packed away. I was surprised to see how many there are there. Here I am, just had some lunch on the Murray before doing the final leg home. And then, for completeness, coming in through the northern part of Adelaide. Beautiful Barossa Valley. So I've done my 1,700 kilometres from Hobart to Devonport. In this, it's a Mercedes Sprinter. It's terrific to drive. You can see out the back window. You want to get here? Yes, 1,700.
Just got to answer a call quickly.
1,676.2 kilometres, and it makes up really well. There's a third bed there. That bit fold down. Kitchen sink. It's not a wet shower toilet. It is a wet shower toilet. I didn't really use a toilet. I free camped and went to public toilets, but I did use a shower a couple of times. All facilities. Bed makes up there. All terrific. So I'd like to be able to say I've cracked this Aerophone AE20. What I have cracked is the glass ceiling. After a week, I now know what to do, and so I just have to practice doing it.